So, I've been wanting to talk about beauty for a while now, but I never knew how to. And the other day, I read the story of Alekwik, and then everything made sense. Alekwik grew up in South Sudan. During the civil war, she was starving, people dying everywhere. She would walk to the well to collect water, and there would be dead people along the way. Finally, she escaped to London, where she got talent scouted by a modeling agency. At first, her mother didn't want to let her do it, because she thought it meant like guy magazines. Alekwik pointed out that she didn't really have boobs or a butt, so not really possible. Anyway, eventually she started, and when she did, within her first week, she opened and closed the Ralph Lauren fashion show. Amazing. Now what really amazed me about her is her answer when people ask her if she thinks she's beautiful. A lot of models would say, "Oh no, I was very weird as a kid, very gangly and awkward looking." But she says, "Oh yes, of course." Now there's a theory that maybe it's because there was no media where she grew up. No one saying that you need to look like this or you need to look like that. And her mother said she was beautiful, and therefore she was. She never even thought that she was ugly. And I guess maybe when there are people dying around you, you don't really think about whether or not you look good. We're not born knowing how to evaluate our looks. Now this is me when I was 14. I was always doing my hair. I was super hiao because I thought I wasn't pretty. My mum told me this. I was not very happy. This is me when I was 18. I cared about how I looked, but we were still in school, so still cannot wear makeup. I was quite happy. This is when I was 21. I was studying acting. No fashion sense to speak of. I just had some really great friends, and I was doing what I loved. Happy. When I came out to work, people who were just really trying to help me would say, "Maybe you should consider braces." "Oh, I'm so sorry, they wanted someone prettier." "Are you going to lose some weight?" "Hey, you cannot laugh like that lah, it's not nice. Your wrinkles are showing." With a little bit of help, you could actually look very good, you know. And someone said it very well. You are in the business of selling a fantasy. No one pays money to look at crooked teeth. Of course, there are a few special ones that don't fit the mold, and they're celebrated everywhere. But reality is not always so inspirational. And you learn that in order to get work, or to be taken seriously, you need to look a certain way, or dress a certain way, talk a certain way. This is me now. But I've never been more insecure or conscious about my looks, my clothes, in my entire life. Every day I think, I want a sharper nose, I want bigger eyes, more even lips. I think about plastic surgery a lot because I think, maybe it could help my career. What stops me? It's not because I think it's wrong, you know. I think you should just do what makes you happy. I stop because I don't know if that's the root of the problem. I know that if I fix one thing, there'll be something else I won't be happy with. Because the way that we think about ourselves is something that's been learned, that we've been conditioned to do. Like, we're conditioned to pick apart the way that we look, and it's never ending. The other day, this girl came up to me and she said, "Wow, you're so beautiful." I said, "So are you." And she was. And she said, "No, I'm not." And she really believed it. And I could feel her embarrassment and the pain. And that really sucked. So, what's the solution? I don't know that. I don't know what it means to love myself. So, I don't know how to tell you how to love yourself. But I really want to figure it out. You know, I'm actually very scared to put this video out there because, as a lot of you may know, I do Tried and Tested on Click Network. And that's all about beauty products. Because I really do love beauty products. I love them. I love makeup. I love beauty. I don't think it's evil. I'm not a huge fan of how it's sold. But I really think it helps us to feel confident. I'm also scared because I don't know if this video will make me look like a hypocrite. But maybe after this I'll never work again lah, so I don't need to worry about that. I don't know. But I do know this. This is me when I was 12, before I learned how to look good. Not super good looking, but confident. And I miss that. And I wonder where it went. So what Alekwik's mother used to tell her was, it was about celebrating the beauty of being a woman. That is what makes you gorgeous. You being you is what makes you gorgeous. If there are any boys watching this applies to you too. So here's what I do when I feel like shit. I put on a full face of makeup and I sit at home. I call it my 5-minute magic routine. Okay, I lie. It's more like a half an hour magic routine. Anyway, I think we should all find something like that. So, what is your 5-minute, 10-minute, 30-minute magic routine? Let me know. We can share tips. Go be beautiful.